Rarity now has 100 orders for her signature gown.
But 100 orders? All at one time?
According to my pattern, the next piece is the success of the signature dress. So I do not see the problem.
So I was just watching the episode Canterlot Boutique from season 5 of My Little Pony, and I'd say this is an episode that really speaks to me, in the sense that where shows trends can kill creativity. Now, if you don't know what I mean, then let me walk you through the episode. Basically what happened is that Rarity opened a new boutique in Canterlot, and she had it managed by Sassy Saddles, who she hired because she knew the business very well. However, what happened is that Sassy Saddles ended up renaming her dresses to make it more appealing to the audience instead of keeping the original names without even consenting anything to Rarity whatsoever. I mean, it was more like Sassy was running the store instead of Rarity when it was Rarity's shop to begin with. But lo and behold, Sassy did help her get 100 orders for the princess dress, or what was supposed to be named the Rain and Stain dress, but that name didn't slide through. Now, I mean, 100 orders sounds great, but however, is this something that Rarity could handle? Well, she kind of had no other choice but to actually fulfill the customer's orders. And here's what really brought her down, was making the same exact dress over and over and over again. She got tired of just making the same dress instead of just making it once to present, or maybe making it twice even. But 100 times, 200 times, that's a lot to make the same dress every single time. Like, she wasn't allowed to really go out of her artistic bounds and make something that maybe spoke to her a little bit more, maybe make something that's different, that really speaks to her in that moment. But instead she had to act like she was working in this factory, making the same exact dress over and over again, which I can understand from the customer's perspective that they want what they ordered. And I can also understand from Rarity's perspective, the artist who wants to make something that's inspiring, something that speaks to her in that moment. And there's a moment when she tried to add a different twist to the dress even, by adding different colored gems, but the customer didn't like it. She kind of rejected it, and it kind of hurts actually when you see those people who you make something for them, but they reject it. It's kind of like they're rejecting part of your personality almost. And I can understand why it really hurts in Rarity's sense.
Aren't they lovely and so unique?
They're fine, but they're not what I ordered, are they?
No. No, they're not.
I want the dress to be exactly like the one Princess Twilight wore. Understand?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Now, of course, Sassy Saddles and Rarity wanted the business to do well. They didn't want this business to sink down and no one would notice it, no one would come by, and basically they'd have to close shop. But they had different methods of how to go about running the business. Basically, Sassy Saddles wanted to hop on trends and make a popular item that the public will consume, whereas Rarity wanted to make something that's genuine and authentic to her and share something that's really personal to her with other people. Or ponies, I should say. The method that Sassy Saddles was going with was meant more for an assembly line, where you could make the same dress for so many people, whereas Rarity had more of the tender loving care, TLC, or as she called it, time loving couture, to make something that's really speaking to her that she can share with one other pony or two other ponies. I know that either method can appeal to different kinds of people out there, but the thing is, Rarity actually felt like she could express her genuine self through making something different every time. Or maybe making the same thing just twice, if anything, but not making 100 or 200 orders of the same thing. And that's the whole point of what I want to get at, is where I feel like trends can kill our creativity. Sure, something may be popular and people just want to hop on it so they can get tons of attention, but is that really something you wanted to talk about? Is that something you really wanted to hop on? I can think of my early days of YouTube where I made Sonic news videos, and while it was a good start, I got tired of making those videos over and over and over again. I felt like I had to make them just to appeal to an audience, but I got tired of making them over and over again because honestly, I just felt like I wasn't really expressing my true self out there. I felt like I need to make something that's more authentic and genuine that expresses who I am to the public. And that's why I went into making these inspirational videos, whether with Sonic or My Little Pony. So I definitely feel a Rarity with this one, and it doesn't have to be with making videos even, it can be with whatever kind of art you make, whatever kind of creative craft you make. It could be sewing, it could be drawing, it could be painting, it could be digital art, it could be music, or it could be making videos like me. And we don't have to follow trends, we can just create our own authentic stuff. We don't have to fit into this mold per se that society sees as perfect, we can just be our own imperfect selves and just feel free to do that.
Stop! This is not your boutique! And if this is what success in Canterlot looks like, I want no part of it. Now, make up flyers for a going out of business sale. I'm closing Canterlot Carousel!
What? No! Oh, you can't, Rarity. I've worked too hard to make this a success. I can't be a part of another failed boutique!
By the end of the episode, when Rarity decided to close up shop, she decided to have a go-away party, or go-away sale, I should say. But she noticed that when she was there presenting her own dresses, not just the same princess dress to everybody, she noticed that there were people out there that actually appreciated her own dresses, her own creative spark. It was her way to connect with the other ponies out there. It was her way to show, hey, this dress works for you. I could see how it appeals to your personality. I see how it appeals to your complexion. And if they had a question for her, she had an answer for them. Instead of just sticking to the same formula of how to reach to so many people, she was able to connect one-on-one with each of them. And that's what I love about whenever we meet someone authentic like that. We know that they're not just following a trend for the sake of getting attention. They actually want to get to know you one-on-one and actually know what you need and what you want. And with the surprising successful turnout she had, she decided to go ahead and keep the Canterlot Boutique running and sell her unique dresses instead of the same one over and over again. Now, looking back the whole episode, and like I probably already said before, you don't have to fall into trends to reach out to an audience. You can just be your own unique, authentic self in front of everyone. And whatever that looks like to you, putting your own unique twist on it, putting your own personality into it, is what makes it unique. It's what makes it attractive. Just falling into the same trend that everyone else does is not unique. It's what everyone else is doing. And honestly, like I said, it kills the creativity. It kills what actually makes someone unique. And that's the whole point I want to drive across, is that when we follow trends, it kind of kills creativity. And I know I've been there myself, as I already discussed with my early days of YouTube. But moving forward, I know what I want to do. I want to keep making these inspirational videos for y'all. And sometimes maybe do a Let's Play somewhere, or sometimes maybe just do a stream somewhere. But whatever it is, I just want to show my true self to all of y'all, because that's what this whole thing's about. And if we can learn anything from this episode from Rarity, it's that you can be your true authentic self and still reach out to an audience. You don't have to follow a trend. You can just be yourself and express who you are. Thanks for watching, and as always, we are Eternal for Life.